but only just. She waved so wide the whole precinct thought she knew them. My mum was prime for pupils. She spotted them a mile off and knew all their names. She taught in a school in the Warwickshire coalfields where hundreds of children came from a handful of families, dishing out maps of the world to pupils who never left the village. Or if they did, it was to take the bus all the way to Tamworth for a shopping expedition. Mandy came over with a baby in a buggy and a toddler trailing Smarties on the floor. "I didn't know," my mum said to the pale lump squashed into the pushchair. The chewing gum was called Darren, 4 months old. "This your daughter, miss? Looks like you, don't she, miss?" My mum did chit-chat about babies and breastfeeding. She nudged me in the ribs. She'd never have been milked to nothing at the hospital if I'd been able to keep up with production. Her chest size was all my fault. She made Mandy laugh and made an easy sale. She was good at hearts and minds, my mum. "Hearts, anyway," she always said. Sometimes, when she was feeling maudlin, she said, "I am the Queen of Hearts," because according to the song, "To the Queen of Hearts is the Ace of Sorrow. He's here today, he's gone tomorrow." Which was true. My dad didn't die the day after they'd met, but he wasn't around for long, and anyone who'd come after had only ever stayed one night. My mum called out, "Only 9 left! Hurry or you'll miss it! Morning Star!" Our voices swelled under the Perspex roof. It was why we chose the pitch. To sound mass, my mum said. Because that was the point, the masses, and to be here every week regardless of the weather. She checked the front page. "Carter shelves neutron bomb, no modernising Lance." Whoever he was. The neutron bomb wasn't actually today's headline, but it was catchier than "Tory brew stinks of apartheid." And my mum was big on peace, and she was big on people, and on people being peaceful, on being nice, not killing each other if possible. But there was no rush to ban the bomb. Maybe Tamworth didn't mind. After the neutron bomb, the town would still look like its picture postcards. St Edith's, the riverside flats, the castle pleasure grounds where geese padded about near the crazy gulf, hoping for crusts from the crazy golfers. My mum puffed with the effort and the heat. She blew air down her front. It was baking for April, the first hot day for as long as I could remember. She pulled off her sweater and tied it round her waist. Underneath, what she had on yesterday, a 60 Years of Socialism t-shirt, the red turned pink, the hammer and sickle flaking because of Co-op own brand powder. The t-shirt clung to her chest. You couldn't help noticing how flat it was, and skinny enough to count the ribs. Sometimes, in front of the bathroom mirror, when my mum did a demi-plie for a dibble with her colour-coded flannels, she said she had a ballet dancer's body. When she was 8, my mum wanted to be a ballet dancer. It was just after the war, and in 1945 anything seemed possible, even for a girl from Bermondsey who spent the first years of her life sleeping in the bottom drawer of the bedroom chest. Even for the daughter of a cabbie and a cook. And later, she wanted to be a diplomat and tour the world for peace. She didn't have a chance, not with a Saturday job in Woolies, schoolgirl French, and no idea of cunning. Now she tugged the t-shirt from her trousers and flapped air up at the waist. She looked at her belly. It was white and empty. We hadn't had anything since breakfast. We'd been up since 7, which was 2 in the afternoon on Hanoi time, and, how we put it, to give ourselves a lie-in. We'd eaten the usual as usual. Boiled eggs and soldiers, 3.5 minutes, Soviet soldiers. All morning. We'd sat in our pyjamas at the living room table and ploughed through to-dos. Today, it was minutes. Campaign for nuclear disarmament. National Union of Teachers. Communist Party. I dictated from my mum's jumbo pad. The pages dug deep with her oversized blackboard hand. My mum didn't actually need me. She could touch type. She could even type and talk. Have one sentence coming out of her fingers and another out of her mouth. But it was quicker if